Hi there, it's currently Saturday. It is August 5th, 2017. We're actually pulling out a few tarot cards for the energy of the day. We're also going to pull out a couple angel cards. Okay, this card just jumped out at us. So, if you watched my video for yesterday, it's interesting. It's talking about beauty, inner beauty, feeling better about yourself. There's a lot of stress going on. It's funny, I talked about my headband making me feel better, and then here I'm taking off the hairband. So today you may feel a little better than you did yesterday if you were doing the things that I suggested, such as, starting to work on that self-esteem when things are getting tough, you work on your strategies, etc. So that will tie into the next day, etc., into the next day. It's no different when I have a Reiki client and they're going through something. I'll give them tools to take home with them and then apply them into their life, but then hopefully when you come back, you were able to deal with some of those things. And it's easier said than done, but if you really want to do something, then you'll work towards these small goals. And sometimes we're just way too hard on ourselves, and we focus too much on other people, like what other people think, and that other people are going to judge us, and we forget about ourselves, we forget about our heart. So just keep that in mind, that a couple people that are probably watching this are feeling like they can't do what they want to do because of other people. I even talked about it in the video yesterday about, arts versus science, and if there's are facts, then it's all good, but if there aren't, it makes things difficult. And yes, it makes things difficult, but again, that's our story, that's our path, and so that's the beauty of life. So embrace those things. There are some very talented people out there that really don't care what other people think because they know who they are, or they know what they're good at, and that sort of thing. So again, soul searching was also coming up yesterday because some people are think that they need to be alone in order to soul search, when actually we learn about ourselves through other people. So great. So today also is probably a great day to solidify some things. That's why I'm bringing it up, to make things to feel more connected, to make sure your plans are very solid, make sure that your relationships are good, because that's what I was talking about as well, like really coming together and working on things. Again, you're going to be feeling this probably like close to the end of the month. So and again, deep breathing exercises. Knight of Cups. So talent is coming up very strongly. So what this card actually means is a person who is realigning themselves with what it is that they want to do. What does Robin want? And it could also be something that you already started that you're getting back on track with. So again, this is always about relationships. I shouldn't say always, but I mean, this card is definitely relationships, because it's about solidifying those connections, and it could be with people that you haven't had time to do that with, or you don't get to see very often. So Ace of Swords, this is about just a talent agency, that there's a lot of talent. You have a lot of talent, or someone watching specifically, but again, just talent is coming through. Ace of Swords is talking about, it's kind of like when you're really good at something, all your problems seem to disappear, because people kind of stop caring about, yeah, well, she talks too much, but she's really good at this, so we can let that part go. It's like the strengths of, focusing on your strengths is very important, because if you're highlighting your weaknesses, such as we were talking about yesterday, we're not focusing on the positive, okay? So, and that's related to self-esteem and how you feel about yourself. So, when somebody asks you a question, who are you, or what do you do, or what do you like, you're really going to emphasize on bringing out that passion, okay? So Page of Pentacles, this is about, I'm hearing about people slipping, about things being sideways. So again, we're going into Mercury retrograde, it's eclipse season. There's a lot of relationship stuff happening. So this is a person who needs to be patient. And that can be very hard. So when I'm saying all month, some people may say, oh my God, all month. But again, like I said, it's the experience of everything. So just keeping in mind that this stuff is going on and then having patience. Can't say that enough. So now we'll pull a couple angel cards. I'm hearing focusing on the future isn't always easy. So for some people, you may find that you'd rather go blindfolded into things. So astrology is really cool because it gives you a heads up on some turbulence or things that you may want to be aware of. It's not about getting in the way of the future, it's being mindful of this, okay? So don't take it all in and analyze it and then let fear come in. It's actually to enlighten you, to highlight these things, okay? So it's actually very positive. So listen to these things, listen to these, I'm hearing targets. So it's like if somebody feels like an outcast or they feel like they were pushed away as a child or whatever it is, you may feel today it's actually like, it's not because I wasn't great, it was because, you know, it's not because I wasn't great, it's because I was out of style at the time. People, that kind of sounds funny, but maybe people thought that what you were saying wasn't, you know, didn't relate to things that maybe they were interested in before, but now some of the stuff that you're talking about definitely interests them and definitely relates, because even so this is where talent comes in. Sometimes we're like amazing people and very talented, but it's not our time yet. So that's just coming through. So just listen to what your intuition is telling you, and you will find yourself in a very, very, very positive place. Giving and receiving. So this is suggesting that not all the answers are apparent yet. And so it's saying that it's where the patience comes in. If you talk to your angels or you put energy out into the universe, just make sure you're putting out the things that you truly do desire. And if you don't know, that's where the soul searching is coming in. You can actually talk to a lot of other people and they'll probably give you some interesting feedback where relationships are so important today. So I hope that you enjoyed that. Again, if you're interested in a personal reading, you can contact me through my email. I appreciate you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing, and have an awesome day. Goodbye.